Your racist, homophobic, map inciting, sexist, and other insane rants and lies have been noticed by the people of Kyrgyzstan. As president of Kyrgyzstan, I'm ordering a meme jihad led by my man, Malice.
Take it away.
Okay, so, I was in like the whole Shannyverse thing. I was actually a lot more involved in it than I actually wanted to be, but because I had actual encounters with them in real life versus, just knowing them from YouTube. One of my friends that is a YouTuber, you guys know him, he was Drag. He is no longer have on the channel that he used to have, but I did a video for him with my interactions with Shanny and Rev. And long story short, somebody named Teddy Bear 55 reached out to me and wanted to get all the information and all the tea on Shanny and Rev. That turned into him putting the people that he didn't like off, like telling me shit that they said about me and certain things that weren't very true at all. And I didn't want to start a channel. My whole thing, I did one video for drag, and I said, that's it, I don't want to get involved. But this little conniving, manipulative motherfucker got me in. And he would actually just send me, like, criminal records. He would send me people's first and last names, where they lived, like, all this crazy shit. And a lot of them has to do with Carrie, the one that's in the chat. That poor girl, like, I attacked her, like, so terribly. And, like, I apologize for all the shit that I had said and done. I mean, there's still one creator that is very unhappy with me still, but I get it. I honestly get it. So like I said, he manipulated me out of money. He tried to say he was homeless when in reality he wasn't. He had gotten kicked out of his house because he assaulted his sister, allegedly. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't believe it's true because I just can tell by the way he talks about women that without a doubt I could see him getting very angry and putting hands on a woman. So
yeah. Hi, Sandra.
So once everything was said and done, he was doing a lot of shady shit. Like I said, he scammed me out of $250 for hotel rooms that he didn't actually need. How he was talking about how he was hungry, he had no food, and this was a common thing that he would do to multiple women that he thought he could manipulate. He started off by trying to hit on me, and I shut that down as quick as he fucking started. It's just, he manipulated the fuck out of me, and I could take accountability for that because I am my own person and I can make my own decisions. But like I said, I'm very gullible and I try to see the best in everybody, and I think that everybody could get one shot with me. And if you break that trust, then fuck you. I'm over and I'm out. And that's what had happened. I had caught him in a lie, and I confronted him about this lie. He literally tried to say that he didn't have me send emails to Carrie, the one that's in the chat, trying to befriend her to get information out of her to feed back to him. He tried to say he had no idea about this. He never knew about the emails. Then he turned it around to, oh, well, I knew she sent emails, but I didn't know what they said. But I had the text messages of him talking to me about every single thing that was in the emails I sent. So once I tried to, I proved it to him. He's like, oh, I have brain problems. I can't remember. So when I showed him all the text messages between me and him, because I don't delete anything, I screenshot everything just so I could always cover my ass. And I took the screenshots I showed him, and he's like, yeah, oh, well, I guess if that's there, then I did it. He said, did you show anybody these screenshots? And I was like, that was one of the first real red flags that popped up to me. Yeah. And I'm thinking, like, why are you asking me if I sent these to anybody? And he's like, well, you know, he didn't really have much of an answer. He kind of tiptoed around it. And then he had actually went into the community and was in a different room in his Discord than I was in, and he tried to do damage control. And shortly after that, I did a live stream about the one creator, and he told me his quote-unquote criminal record. So I reported the criminal record that I was given, and it couldn't be further from the fucking truth. It was so fucking wrong. And when when this all came to light, and I ended up getting doxxed because I put out these false charges on this one creator, that's when my world did a fucking 360. It was insane. All of my personal information, me being a Nazi and all this shit. Like, I'm fucking Asian and Irish, first of all. My daughter's mixed. Like, I'm not a fucking Nazi, I promise that. Then they started to attack my husband and say my husband was a Nazi. Well, if he was a Nazi, I don't think he would be taking care of a mixed child and be with me.
Yeah.
Like, they're insane. The shit that they tried to make me turn out to be. Like, yeah, I get it. I had charges and shit. They wanted to spin them around and create their own story about what my charges were, but I came out and said the story. It's nothing like they tried to make it seem, and I had lied to Teddy about it. He was not somebody I felt like I needed to tell this to, because once again, it's my personal life. I'm fucking going at almost 8 years sober now. Like, that shit happened in the fucking past. Leave it back there, and it's just not something that I feel like I need to tell everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's my own personal business. Now, he had to tell me, he kicked me out of the community, blah, blah, blah. Was like, okay, well, this is how this girly is. Ashley, you're not the person I thought you were. And then tried to do the whole, like, I wish nothing but the best for you. But yet he kept turning around and kept bringing my fucking name up. Now, I let it go for about 2-3 weeks. He came on and did a live, and he said he had nothing to do with any of the charges that I had put out, which, fuck you, like I said, screenshots. So I literally screenshotted him and his girlfriend that gave me all of this information. Now, I noticed when I had one of my friends look up the other previous charges, I put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, all right, well, this is not true. That one's not true. And then with the whole one creator I'm talking about that ended up doxing me, it was like 5 minutes before my live, and his girlfriend messaged me, and she's like, can we do a video chat? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Video chat. And when I went on there, she was showing me all of these charges. And I said, are you sure this is this creator's? She goes, yeah, absolutely. So I went up and I jumped online and I did what I did, and that's when I dug my own grave. But like I said, it's just the way he talks to women, the way that these followers of his continue to support him when he's on the run from probation, he's on the run from courts, he has 4 active warrants right now, and he's trying to say, oh, well, no, that's not right. Yeah, it is right. Anybody could go look up his name on the Missouri court records and see he has 4 active fucking warrants. And there's another lady she put I have a crystal business. She put a $638 order in. The day after I did a live exposing all of them, she tried to, take back the fucking order that she placed with me, which put my account negative $638 2 days before my fucking daughter's birthday. So that put a fucking damper on that. I'm sorry if I curse a lot.
No, it's okay. I swear as well. It's okay. You're okay.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't fucking swear.
We swear all the time on you.
But yeah, that she did that literally an hour after I got off a live that I did exposing them. And I knew I was going to win it because it was been close to 3 months since she received the order. I did a 2-hour video chat with her showing her every fucking crystal she wanted to see in the light, not in the light.
Yeah.
So there's no way that she said what she got wasn't what it was described as. So recently, finally, that was overturned, and that's a big fuck you to her, because I'm one person she's not going to buy a friendship with, and she's not going to hold money over my head. She wants to hand out free laptops and things to everybody else. That's fine. You gave me money and I gave you product. And not only did I give you product, I gave you about $2,000 worth of crystals for $600 and $200 worth of gifts. Like, you're not going to try to fuck me over. I gave you something. It's not like I was giving you a sob story and, oh, I need this and oh, my computer, I don't have a computer. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. She gave that Teddy guy a computer when Teddy was talking to me saying, oh, well, you know, I really wish I had a computer. I have some money saved up, but I need this amount more. I gave him the money to get that fucking computer, and he already had one.
Oh, God.
She got him one. So he thinks that that's okay, and that he did nothing wrong with taking my money.
Taking the money when he already had what he said he, needed.
Yeah, that's how I am. If I consider you a friend, I'm gonna go to bat for you. If you're hungry, fuck that. If I have it, I'll give you the money so you could eat. You need some place to stay. If I have the money, I'll give it to you. And it got to the point where, like, it was never enough. Like, he had to always, oh, do you think you can do another hotel room for me? No, because when I gave you the money I did, I had told you, I said, money's real tight right now. I wish I can give you more, but I can't. So a normal, decent human being would have been like, here, you know what? I got this computer. Here's the money back. I know you could use it. But in his mind, it was a gift. So if I could give him money, he could do whatever the fuck he wants with it.
Wanted to,
but when I sent it to him, when I sent it to him in Cash App, it said for the money for the rest for your computer. Like, and he was trying to say that, at one point, that I just gave it to him out of the kindness of my heart. I didn't really tell him what the money was for. Like, I'm not Daddy Warbucks. I'm not handing money out to anybody that fucking asks.
Just willy-nilly, yeah.
But it was, my life turned into complete hell. I was getting people messaging my phone, which I find it funny that Teddy's trying to say people were messaging his phone too, when I'm starting to put two and two together. Like, only certain people knew my email, only certain people knew my address, and it was often the same fucking people that I thought were my friends. So they're going behind my back once I get thrown out of a community and giving everybody this information. It's like...
I'm going to be honest, there's a lot there that I did not know.
Yeah, I know. And luckily, Malice was literally the only one out of that group that, like,
I just happened to be there. I wasn't in the group. I just happened to be there.
Yeah. But you were literally the only one that, like, actually listened to my side of the story, and I was able to show you proof to back up what I was saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was more concerned with you because what you just went through is, your life was fucking changed. I mean, your business website and everything as well got attacks.
Yeah, when it affects someone's real life, that's another story, you know what I mean? It's not on.
Saint Ratty, I am the only Malice. Sorry, Saint Ratty's asking, is that the other Malice, lol? It's like, no.
No,
I'm
it's only
the
one Malice.
Malice Black is now Mal for some reason. Don't ask why, I have no idea.
There's only one Malice, you, in this channel.
Alright, guys, give me, 2 seconds. I have to go drop this package off on somebody's porch.
Yeah, no worries. Oh,
she's doing a delivery.
Yeah.
Well, welcome all the new people that's come to join me.
Yeah, a lot of them are from Carrie's community, and they've probably heard me before, but they've only heard me doing the drunken ranting bit.
Yeah, right.
So they've only seen that side of me.
God, I think I went through shit on this bloody hell. She's been through hell, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, just seeing somebody go through that. It's like, look, I can't fucking leave it like that.
You're not the type of person to just sit back and not say anything,
So I just reached out and said, look, just take your time. I know you want to react. Don't react. Just get your life sorted out. That's more important. Get your real life sorted out. Just decent advice.
Yeah. Sandra, this is a lady called Ashley that Malice knows that introduced me to her because she's here now telling her story about the harassment and all the trouble that she's had from being on YouTube. affecting her real life and everything. So I've had her up to tell her story.
Yeah, so this all happened around, like, right after I fucking got married. It was literally 2 days after I got married, I had to deal with all this shit. My daughter was being involved in it. Like, people were making fake profiles with my daughter's name and shit. Like, it was insane.
Yeah, I've had that done,
How far these people want to go. But like I said, I made my amends with 2 of the 3 people that I was reporting false information about. My life is starting finally to get back to normal. I just recently got my new webpage up and running for my shop, so everything, knock on wood, is going smoothly. And I can honestly say, like, I made a pretty good friend out of all of this. Like, I'm talking about one of the people that, like, I actually crossed.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how it should be. If somebody makes a mistake, like, and you admit you're wrong, like, you should accept their apology. You don't have to forgive them, but just let it go.
Yeah. I was at war, with a lady that we were just 4 years going at each other, and we recently made a truce. And I think a lot of people, even Malice, was shocked when I told him, that we'd, not that she's going to forgive me or anything like that, or we're going to be friends.
I'm glad that you're civil to each other at least.
But we've stopped all the rubbish, like you said, own your shit, innit? You own your mistakes.
Well, it's like Toxic though. He says, like, it depends on the mistake, and yeah, there are some mistakes.
There are some that are, I get that.
Yeah. I
will not. I cannot forgive.
It's true that. Yeah, there's some things that are.
But I'm just happy that I'm able to have a good friendship out of this. Malice was another person that I am really happy to have in my life. Like, he was there when I really needed somebody, so he definitely helped out a lot with that. And he's not as big as an asshole as everyone thinks he is.
Will you stop saying that? Look, come on, I'm trying to cultivate a fucking
Who's been calling Malice an arsehole?
Oh, come on, look. I mean, come on, my New Year rant was fucking epic.
You're such a meanie. You're such a meanie.
I've known Malice. How many years have I known you now, Malice? About 3 years?
I don't know.
Yeah, about 3 years.
No,
He didn't like me at first. It took him a while to come round.
Nikki, I've known you for years and years and years.
Years and years and years.
There you go, Toxic. I've got to say it for you, mate.
And how we all went through something, I feel bad because now Carrie's going through something. I'm not going to put that business out there, what she's going through, but she's going through a pretty hard time right now. Yeah. And I feel for her because I trusted people that I shouldn't have, and look where it got me.
But out of a bad thing, a good thing always happens, and I've always said that the truth always comes out in the end. The truth, no matter good or bad, always comes out, and people find out, who you really are.
Absolutely. Like, I came out of, like, when I first started streaming, like, sticking up for these assholes, I went hard for them, and I came out really vicious because I thought my friends, quote-unquote friends, were genuinely being attacked for no reason.
Yeah, and then you get called everything then by other people, like, you're vile, you're horrible, you're nasty, you're vicious, you're this, you're that. I get that, yeah.
And it's like, if I was friends with them, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, right now, with the friendship I've made, you best believe I'll fucking go to bat for her. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm the same with friends. I'll always defend my friends.
Why am I talking? I would just say it. Right, Kerry. Right, right, no, I just realised, like, she's saying, I swear I wasn't talking about you. I don't know who's pushing up, but I never had any issues with you. I know there was no issues. Right, and yeah, I can understand it's like Malice, and then there's Malice Black. I never heard of her until I fucking was over in that sector, and it's like,
The other Marlis is an arsehole who talks way too much. Or similar to this one then.
Yep.
no, that's me. I'm the arsehole that talks too much.
You don't.
Usually I'm very drunk. Tonight I'm drinking green tea kombucha.
But I started streaming, Ashley, because this woman that I befriended, I went on her channel and got totally annihilated by all her mods and started getting trolled really bad. So I started doing live streams where people were coming from her channel onto my channel because they'd been attacked as well. So that's how I came on YouTube. I never thought in a million years I'd be doing streams or anything, you know what I mean? I just came on to defend myself, basically, to start with. And then other people that I befriended me, but I got burnt as well. By a lot of people.
I never even like talked in live chats. I was always the one that was I would either
Just
hear
the
it
watcher.
afterwards, and
Yeah.
and then it went from that to all right, fuck it, I guess I'm doing this channel now. After I said multiple times I didn't want to, but after you have somebody in your ear constantly saying, this is fucked up, this is happening, nobody takes my word for it. If somebody else comes in with a different perspective, then maybe they'll listen. Yeah, we'll see where that got me.
Yeah. I
But
just
that
don't
sucks.
understand why they
Sorry
go.
you had to go through that.
Why have they got to go into your ear? You know, this IRL stuff that they do, doxing and
That part is just fucked up. I mean,
it is. It's just messed up. If somebody messaged me, say Marlis, you messaged me and you gave me someone's address, I'd be like, what the fuck are you sending me that for? I really would. I wouldn't want to do anything with it. I'd be,
now I'm gonna have to look up silly addresses and start emailing you then.
No, but I would though.
Oh, look at that. There's actually a lot of healing going on in chat. Sorry, Ashley. Saint Ratty said they apologise for being a cunt to you.
What happened?
Saint
Saint Ratty.
Ratty.
Said they apologise for being a cunt to you.
Who apologized for being a cunt to me?
Ratty.
Right, Saint Ratty and
Oh yes, she did. She was everything, and I got thrown under the bus, and I talked to Carrie, and it was even a little bit before I talked to Carrie too. Like, she was always nice to me. She sees me in the chat. She says hi. I say hi back. I've said some nasty shit to her too, and she came right back at me, which, like I said, I fucking deserved it. But
Fair enough.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, normal people would see the situation and be like, okay, I understand. Like, let's just
Exactly.
get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all on the type of people you deal with. The people that are getting crazy and going in real life, like, there's something wrong with you if you have to take it to that extreme. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that serious.
They
don't
end
like
up
somebody
running out
fine,
of
don't
people
like
to abuse. They have no place left to go. You know, these people.
And that group is, they don't even, half of them, I'm telling you, don't even really like each other. They all came together out of hatred for
Yeah.
the one, for Carrie. And for the other two people they didn't like. Nobody, honestly, I don't even think fucking likes each other in there. They're just doing that right now out of spite.
So is that channel still going? This the ones
Yeah.
you're speaking about.
Yeah.
So is he still carrying on doing the same type of things with people, trying to manipulate them to get money and?
Oh yeah.
He's
I know he's
just
still
doing
trying to
it.
manipulate people for
But
money.
you run out. You
There's
run out.
one lady that's just doing it out of spite.
Never. Wow.
I don't get it. His last stream he did was just fucking weird. Like, he was talking about, like, tasty cakes, and then everything was like, he was showing videos about people that were, like, sexually deprived. Like, I don't know if he's talking about his situation in general, because that's another thing he likes to do, is he likes to sexualize women and talk very vulgar of them. The shit that he said about Carrie is my jaw dropped. It's the
I was
point where
watching
everyone's
someone
saying,
like that before when live called Have You Heard of Home Axer?
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
Oh,
At first I thought, like, people were saying, oh, he's obsessed with Carrie, and I was like, I just think he doesn't really like her for his reasons. But then the more I was in the Discords and everything and the text messages he would send me, it's like, are you really that butthurt because a woman said no to you and kicked you out of a group? Like, you went that bad because you got rejected by a female. And that's when it started clicking. Like, he has mommy issues. That's why he treats listen to me, treats women the way he does. Like, I'm not one to talk. I have father issues. I have daddy issues. Jesus Christ, I could talk all night about them, but I don't let that define who I am. I go to therapy. I fucking stopped doing drugs. Like, I got my shit together.
yeah.
He was trying to say, he went on the Sophie Girls channel. He was saying he was 5 years sober that day, and they invited me onto the channel to tell my story. And come to find out, like 2 weeks later, Carrie got in touch with one of his friends that he scammed thousands of dollars off of. And he said, oh, well, I can't give you the money back because I spent it on hard drugs and gambling. And that was less than a year. Like, that was a couple months before he did this live stream saying he was 5 years sober. Nobody called him out on that. This kid gets a free pass for everything that is brought up about him in his community. His
I
community
hate
don't
that.
give two shits what he does.
I hate that. I really hate that.
Like the 4 warrants, 4 active warrants right now, and he's running from probation, and they're like, oh, they believe him. He's like, no, that's not what's wrong. Nothing's going on here. I showed up to court. No, you didn't, because there's things in the
There's
documents.
a warrant
You
for him.
showed up to court. You're a no-show for probation. You didn't pay your lawyer, so your lawyer fucking dropped you.
What's the name of the chat? Somebody's asking in chat who's actually talking about. What's the name of the... His name is Paddy, the one she's speaking about. What's the name of the channel? Ashley?
Teddy Bear 55.
But I suggest that you don't, go and sub to him. Don't give him the booze.
No, because that's what he wants. The more attention on
Yeah.
him, the better. He gets off on negative attention.
Yeah. Malice, you wouldn't mind mod, you know, if you want to put the links for Ashley's channel or anybody else. feel
Right,
free.
now, you see, what you got to understand, right, is I was on Teddy's server for a bit. I even turned up on a couple of streams and did, like, my bit for a while. Oh, yeah, if you wonder what that weird shit I was doing on YouTube about breadsticks, now you know. So basically, I got on with them lot, all these people, and if there was something wrong, I called it out, but, I didn't really pay attention. There's so much context that I didn't know. So I'm sort of sitting there trying to digest and, let it filter, because I'm still reading from all the shit I found out yesterday. God
Is that
damn it.
good? Oh,
It
yeah.
just keeps coming. All this Keno just keeps coming. The fuck?